Hi, I'm Ashwin Sridhar, Industry Solutions Architect working on supply chain and logistics. Today I'm going to talk to you about Supply Chain Twin and Supply Chain Pulse. Supply chains today are complex networks with interdependencies across business units, geographies, and partners. Making sense of this complexity can mean the difference between a company being at the mercy of disruptions or taking control and having the ability to win in the market. Supply Chain Twin and Supply Chain Pulse enable businesses to take advantage of data insights to gain transparency, as well as be able to plan scenarios in order to mitigate risk. This will allow you to understand demand better, have your products in the right place at the right time, deliver as expected, and accomplish all of this while maintaining your sustainability goals and impact. At the heart of the solution is BigQuery, Google Cloud's serverless, massively scalable data platform. To that, we add the ability to seamlessly connect to and collect data from your business systems, forming the basis of the private segment of your data model. The ability to share data bidirectionally and securely with your partners, forming the basis of the community segment of your data model. And third, the ability to incorporate and understand the impact of contextual data to your supply chain, forming the basis of the public segment of your data model. The Supply Chain Twin brings data across all these segments, private, community, and public, into a unified linked data model to provide an end-to-end view of the entire physical supply chain to unlock powerful capabilities. Let's take a look at an example of this in action.
Ashwin has introduced the power of the Supply Chain Twin. Next, we will look at how the business user can leverage this power. Supply Chain Pulse will enable you to seamlessly interact with your supply chain data and allow your teams to drive business decisions supported by AI. Pulse empowers you to visualize real-time end-to-end model data and activate work streams based on insights. Supply Chain Pulse is created with an awareness of your supply chain complexity, empowering users to drill down on their geography, business unit, or product, and connect with internal and external partners to ensure that issues are resolved. For this demo, we will be following Alice's user journey. Alice is the Director of Supply Chain at a global manufacturer. Alice starts her day by calling her personalized alerts in Supply Chain Pulse. Today, she sees an alert for supply chain risk of a key component, component 301. Alice will need more information to understand the risk, so she triggers the Alert Deep Dive view. Powered by Looker, the Alert Deep Dive interface brings together the relevant information Alice needs to act on this issue, filtered automatically for component 301. Alice starts by leveraging public datasets to look at global demand. Because the dataset is across all demand sources, Alice can see the bigger picture, not just the situation for her company or sector. She sees that while her own sector demand is stable, overall consumption is going up. Next, she leverages the community dataset to look at recent changes in inventory position for C301 at her top suppliers. This is an example of data collaboration in BigQuery between trusted members within the supply chain. Recent data for her supply chain partners shows that inventory levels are decreasing. Alex then consults the trend for procurement lead time across markets for C301 and sees that they are slowly rising. She also sees that internally, the balance of inventory at the US warehouses has substantial variance, likely because there was no scarcity for that component previously. All signs point to risk for this component, but Alice wants to call on a second opinion for exactly how to react to this situation. Here's where Pulse's capacity to pass a snapshot of the supply chain twin to the optimization AI comes into play. Alice will pass over the relevant data to the inventory positioning solver. The AI engine will recommend the appropriate increase in safety stock, as well as sever inter-warehouse transfers. These results are visualized in Looker so Alice can validate the results along with her team. To shape her solution, Alice has leveraged multiple components of Supply Chain Twin and Pulse. She started with the real-time alert in Pulse, then drilled into her company's internal data, community data from key supply chain partners, and market trends from public data sets to understand the holistic picture for component level risk. Lastly, she called on the AI solver to optimize her tactical response. In a situation such as this, longer-term solutions may include expanding the supplier base or exploring alternate components, but Alice has a clear view of the situation and a jumpstart on her response. The supply chain twin and Pulse provide the foundation of what you need for end-to-end visibility of your supply chain. One consistent view of data across your organization, your partners in the world, delivering alerts, collaborative event management, and AI-driven optimization. Thank you for your time today, and we look forward to bringing intelligence, transparency, and sustainability to your supply chain.